Hey everybody, this is Boomy. I'm excited. So I've made a couple posts saying that soon I've got some big news to release, and the day is upon us. In fact, some of it you all know already because it's been leaked out. But something very, very significant, impactful, new is happening in our family. So I'm going to let my father, who I'm going to call the man of the hour, who this affects most and who's going to be affecting the most amount of people through this, I'm going to let him share what is about to happen on August the 9th, Daddy. Tell everyone.
Hey everyone, I'm so excited. I can't stand it. This been in the works for about well over a year. We're planning this gigantic move that we've been planning to do for I don't know how long, but it's been a long time. And we've been excited. We've been planning and planning and planning, you know, just telling a few people about it. But God, I want you to know, I want you to tell the world. I mean, tell the world. You can talk to Elon Musk and you can tell people on Mars, you know, because he's going there. But I want you to tell everybody that we are Zeke and Jerry. We're moving. Hey, but we have moved before. We moved to Hilton Head, South Carolina. We moved to Panama. We moved to South America, Colombia. So we came back after when the pandemic hit. We've been here 3 long years. It's time to get out of Dodge. We're going and we're moving. No more cold weather. No more snow. No more.
Now, before you tell them, I want anybody who doesn't know where they're moving to, we're about to announce this, and it's nowhere close. Where do you think my father is moving to? Put it in the comments because I just want to see if some of y'all can guess. Big move. I was shocked when I heard about it, but what could I do? He'd already made his decision. Where do you think my father is moving to? Where in the world? I see some guesses coming in. Just called your name, Savella. Where else? Where else? What country? What country do you all think my father is moving to? Why? Excuse me, Elkana, my friend.
She nailed it.
Is it him?
Boy, she nailed it.
How did you guess that? Any more guesses? Come on,
Somebody
come on.
must have leaked that to you.
I don't know where he got that from.
I'm gonna call the plumber. Fix that leak.
All right, Daddy. Well, let's let them know whether they're right or not. Where in the world is Carmen Ziego moving?
I'm moving to a new country, another country. I'm moving to another continent. I mean, it's not the Western world. It's literally part of the Eastern world, the non-alignment world. This place is fantastic. In fact, it's the richest place on the planet.
Really?
The continent is the richest on the planet. I mean, so many natural resources. It is ridiculous. But guys, I'm moving to Ghana, West Africa.
Yay! Some of you guessed it. Okay, and I said I already told them. I didn't even remember.
We are moving on August the 9th, 2023.
Not just going for a little while, not just taking a 6-week visit, but like going.
The opposite word is that we're moving. You know, when you say you're moving, you're moving. Not for a visit, not for a vacation, not to go check it out. I mean, to settle.
Yeah.
You know, you can settle, you can move, you're going there to stay, all the above.
So I remember just about 2 months ago when we were talking about this, and I said, "Oh, okay, well, when are you coming back?" And what did you say?
I said, "I'm not coming back."
And I said, "Okay, so what happens if you stay over there and then for a long time and then you transition, like you die? Then what did you say?"
Bury me there.
Now that was crazy to me. I'm like,
bury me there in the motherland. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm going. I'm there to stay.
Which I was shocked. But I was like leave your bones there?
And that's where my bones come from.
So, and when those of you who don't know my dad, like he's talking about us as a people because he's straight out of Baltimore. Like some people straight out of Compton, he's straight out of Baltimore. He and my mother, though, 50 years ago, tell them what you did do 50 years ago that gives you connection to
Yeah, we
Ghana
did.
and
We had an African wedding, and after the wedding, we went to Africa for 6 weeks. We went to Ghana, Togo, Dahomey, Nigeria, and we had a wonderful honeymoon for 6 weeks over in West Africa.
And tell them we got married there too.
Oh yeah, and then we got married again when we got to the motherland.
So this will be their second time in Ghana, third time in Africa because we all went to South Africa
In
in
2019.
2019.
Right.
Yeah. So that is the big news. Elkanah says, am I and my children moving there too? Absolutely
No.
not. But tell them who's going with you.
My grandson, her son, Kalanji, is going with me,
Mhm.
and his
Okay.
girlfriend.
Yeah, for 90 days. So
They may reconsider that once they get there and they find out how great, how wonderful, how easy, how safe it is. They may decide to renew their stay.
well, we'll see. I don't know if I want my baby there for that long. But of course, you've seen my son travel to Tanzania and he's traveled to Dubai and he's at a peak
Thailand.
Thailand and all over. So he loves traveling. And it makes me feel good and safe that my father isn't going alone,
Right.
that he's going with my son to help protect him. And you may say, oh, how can he protect me?
I'm going to protect him.
But I'm glad that my son is going. And then I know people are saying, oh, okay, well, what about your mother? You talking about your father? What about your
Well,
mother?
let-
Elkanah says that
I wish you were
Nigeria
coming
is
to-
his home.
We've
Okay.
been to Nigeria. Yes.
Yeah,
Lagos.
when we were there, so many people call me a Nigerian. They say I look just like the Nigerian. But let me tell you about Anke. She's going to Ghana also.
That's my mother's African name.
She's going, but I'm going there to prepare the way. And she's coming a few months later. In fact, she's coming in December. And December is really the fun month in Ghana. The whole month of December is fun month, it's party month. They really party. Many people from the U.S., they come there in the month of December for vacation, for partying, just to, live life and have fun.
And it's a certain name they call it. What is it?
It's called
I forget.
Afro. I forget.
It'll come to you.
Catella or something
Yeah.
like that.
Catella, yeah.
So my new Facebook friend Odie, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, says, wish you were coming to Nigeria. Well, if you're going to move to Ghana, probably at some point you're going to visit Nigeria.
Nigeria is just down the road, just 2 countries away,
Exactly.
less than 1,000 miles away,
I mean, when we were there before, we took the Mammy wagon
Yeah, we
to
did
Nigeria.
we did a road trip to
Nigeria.
Nigeria from Accra.
Okay, so we got Carolyn Whitney. She's saying hello to you. She's my friend from New York.
Hi,
She
Carol.
says congratulations.
Thank you.
And my friend Elkanah says he's going to put you in touch with some of his contacts
Wonderful.
from the U.S. And Barbara Wooden says that's awesome. Mr. Zeke and Miss Jerry, you all have traveled to some nice places.
Yes.
So
this is the nicest place of all.
So as you can tell, he's super excited, no hesitancy at all, no resistance. And in fact, guys, he wants to spread the word. So can you please do a favor for my father? Can you please share this video? Because he is just super excited, wants everybody to know that he has made the decision and it is moving to Africa.
Back to the homeland.
And,
back to the
and
motherland.
also, one of the things that he wants to do is to help other people who may be thinking about coming there, either just visiting or relocating, in terms of, how do you travel? What do you need to take with you?
So let's talk about that, because I know people are asking, well, why? What made you make the decision? Because a lot of people are trying to get to the United States. You're trying to go from the United States to Ghana. So why did you make this decision, and what are you going to do when you get there?
Well, I like to say I'm going to live life, so, and and actually I'm going to live it on my terms. Number one, I'm going to garden when I get there. That's who I am. But the reason that I'm going is there's many reasons. One, I've always wanted to go there to live to to understand the culture, to to be with people. To I've seen some videos where other African Americans have actually gone to Ghana, and one of the things that they notice when they go there, they don't realize that they're black. They say that for the first time in my life, uh, I don't know that I'm black. I'm just walking.
Oh, because I'm blending in with everybody's
I'm
just like me.
Everybody's just like
everybody.
me. Yeah.
I'm like everybody else. I don't
Mhm.
know that I'm black, but I'm moving there just to enjoy life. This is we are a business family. I'm going to be doing some Airbnb there, some real estate. There's a 1.6 million unit housing deficit in Ghana, and we're going to be working with some two other companies, Blue Rose, and to help with affordable housing in Ghana. People going to buy that's lived there. People from the diaspora, like in the U.S. or U.K., they'll be buying houses. I mean, the price range is very affordable, from 30,000 for a single 1 bedroom to a 4 bedroom standalone uh, house for 96,000. That's the price range, and different prices in between. So 1 to 4, 30,000 to 96,000 price range. But I'm going to be traveling. We already got 5 countries that me, Kalanji, and his girlfriend, Desiree, will be traveling to. We're going to travel, explore, but we're going to just, go there and kind of like, enjoy, uh, go there and see also how we can get back
Mm.
to the continent. People have totally have the wrong perception of what Africa is. It is
Mhm.
very modern. It got all the things that you can find in New York, you can find in the capital city. Now, having said that, of course, it's still a emerging country. They
Mhm.
need some of everything. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna see how we can make a contribution. Uh, in the diaspora, I mean, there's literally thousands and thousands of people who are considering thinking about going back. But let me make one point. In 2019, the country, the president, they made an announcement. It's called the Year of the Return.
Mhm.
The Year of the Return represents 400 years of enslavement of the African people that was taken from the continent, landed in Jamestown, Virginia. So 2019 represents 400 years of enslavement, and the country has opened up for all the diasporan to come back to the motherland. And since then, literally 10,000 families has moved back to Ghana alone. So, uh, and there's organizations that help you to make the transition.
Mhm.
And if you just want to visit, they help you, to go there to make it easier for you, places to stay, things to see. Uh, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited about it. I can't stand it. I can't wait. Come
Yes,
on, August the 9th.
he is. He is. So they have their tickets. They have the place that they're going to stay. Do you mind telling what city? Because most people probably say, "Oh, he's probably going to Accra."
Accra, yeah.
I'm going to be living in Abri. Abri is in the mountains. It's kind of at the base of the mountain. Uh, that particular place is cool. It's not hot, hot. It's cool. And that's where we're going to be living. The climate is good. In fact, uh, I checked the weather there day before yesterday. It was hotter here in
Oh,
Maryland
that's good
than
to
it
know.
was in Ghana, West Africa.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
So, okay. So You've heard the announcement. August the 9th is the date. Going there to give back and just live life on his terms. And you're going to meet him when?
In December.
So she's going as well after 50 some years. Don't think they're going to be apart for too long. She's going to meet him in December. And I guess I'm just going to have to get on that plane and to drop you off.
By the way, I've gotten 4 other people have already requested to come to visit us to stay.
Wow.
4.
And that's what happened when you went to Panama. My parents moved to Panama, Central America, yes. And then other friends started coming to visit. Then they came and they actually moved there too and stayed for long periods of time. So people just tend to follow Zeke and Jerry. But Elkanah says it's a great place to retire. Carolyn says great business opportunities there.
Absolutely.
You'll be on the inside for developing the Blocks project. We know about Blocks, talking about real estate. And so, any last thing you want to share with them?
Our good friend Olivia Don, she WhatsApped me 2 days ago. She said, Zeke, I've been to Ghana many times over the last 20 years. In fact, she took our granddaughter there probably 10 years ago. She said, I'm going to be in my good friend, Pastor Charles. He's doing a big church event. And I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. And she said, I hope I can, ask you to stay with you. And I said, by all means, we'll absolutely make that happen. So she was the second one. There's been 2 other people like say, well, look, Zeke, I'm coming, can we stay with you? I had a couple from Panama. In fact, they put their bid in like 2 weeks ago that said, Suni and Brian said, well, Zeke, I'm coming to Panama. Where I'm coming to Ghana from Panama. Where you staying? I said, well, once I get the address, I'll WhatsApp you.
So are you opening up the invitation to all of Facebook?
Yeah, I'm opening it up. Come on, come on. Come find me, I mean, it's a big continent, the second largest continent, in the world. I mean, there's only 1.4 million people there. We can use some more.
1.4 what?
Billion. I'm sorry,
Oh.
1.4 billion people on the continent. But no, there's a lot to do. The places to go. Of course, everybody when they come to Ghana for the first time, they want to visit, Cape Coast, the dungeon, the castle where they kept the enslaved people before they brought them to the.
Do you have to get shots?
Well, you have to have a yellow fever shot. That's the one that's required. Other ones are recommended, but not required. But we'll be talking about the things that you need to do, how to do it, where to go, and because I belong to an organization, the African American Association of Ghana, and they've been very helpful. Another organization called Goober. I'm in touch with them. They in fact, they're processing my visa on arrival as we speak. They show you how to where to travel, when to go, pick you up at the airport, how to open up a bank account.
So you got it together.
How to get your green card, the whole 9 yards.
Wow, awesome. Well, before we go, I've got something I want you to speak on because, and the topic has to do with designing life on your own terms. Fear, or the opposite of that, courage, and I guess persistency, like not letting anything hold you back. So at your age, which is over 80, most people would not be making the decision to move to a different country. They wouldn't have done that in their 70s like you did with Panama. So certainly now they wouldn't say I'm moving to another country, and at least not across the world. There are things to consider, like Mommy was saying. What about doctors? What about hospitals, healthcare, and just somebody being close to you? Can you speak to those issues? Because I know it's probably in people's minds, like your age, like just going off and doing something.
Let me speak to that. First of all, age is totally only a number. That's what it is. I've been conscious of my health almost all my life. I'm quite healthy. Those of you that follow me on Facebook, you see me working in my garden like 6 hours a day. And at the end of the day, I'm not even tired. I'm looking for something else to do. So let's set the age and the health thing apart. Now, having said that, you're always going to use common sense. I've already checked out. They got, very good hospitals. They got doctors, cardiologists, the things that you need. I got people on the ground. In fact, MD, Dr. Samuel, he's going to pick me up from the airport and take me to my house where I'll be staying, which is Mama Kiki's house. So I've done all of that. In terms of uh, you live life and you decide, well, what is it that makes you happy?
Mhm.
I mean, what is it that you really want? Now, that's easier said than done to figure out what you really want. Um, and I'm a thinker. I think a lot and I rethink and I decide what it is that I want. But I have to be sure that what I decide is what I want.
Mhm.
Now, once I decide that's what I want, then I don't go back because that's what I want. And I move forward with that and I'll make it happen. Moving to West Africa, Ghana, I mean, it's just a thing, just something I want to do. And, I'm going there. Why not? I ask myself, why not? I mean, I'm going there on my terms. I mean, what other terms are there other than my terms?
Wow, that's
I can't
powerful.
imagine any other terms. It's my
Mm.
terms is me.
That
So,
deserves some hearts.
I mean,
Really?
it ain't, it's nothing but something to do.
Mhm.
And so this is what I want to do. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think about, well, should I go or should I not go? You know, I never thought about not going. For the last 50 years, I've been thinking about how do I go? How do I get there? When do I go? It's all about the decision has been made. I'm out of the comfort zone. I won't look back. Let up. You know,
The die's been cast.
Dies cast.
it's cast. So no matter what adversities or whatever, the decision has been made. So this is what's happening. Uh, what was the other thing you said, Courage?
Yeah. Are there any fears in going into the unknown?
Well, see, no, there's no fear because it's not unknown.
Mhm.
I mean, I know it. Uh, I've studied it. I've been there. I've talked to people. I know people
But that
there.
was 50 years ago. You've been there.
Yeah, I mean,
But he's talking about in his mind and
things
in
change, things
reading
stay
and
the same.
looking on
I mean,
stuff
the
like
50
that.
years
He's
I
been
was
there
there,
recently.
uh, and I've been there so many times mentally.
Right,
And
that's what I'm saying.
you
Mentally.
know, the mind is a powerful thing. I've literally been there in my mind over and over and over again. So I'm there. I'm totally comfortable with it. I mean, why not? People move every day. I'm just moving down the road, across the river. It's not the big of a thing. I mean, I'm still on. I'm not leaving the earth.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm still here.
On the
And then
planet.
plus, it's not that far away. You can go from BWI or dollars, 11 hours across the pond, nonstop, you know,
It's only 11 hours to get there.
11 hours. You can go from um,
Dollars.
Dallas, Virginia to Accra, the international airport, in 11
I
hours.
thought the flight was longer than that.
You
South
know,
Africa was definitely
Oh yeah, South
longer than that.
Africa is
yeah, I mean,
further.
they took us all around Robin Hood Bond, but, you know, in fact, we're going to Ethiopia, we use Ethiopian Airlines, but no, it's first of all, guys, we got to open our minds and explore and look at you know life, look at what it is that we want to do, what makes the world go around. Here you are, you're in the US, you want to go somewhere, do your due diligence and go. Do your research. I've done my research, extensive research, over the last 12 to 18 months. Literally every day I've gone to Africa, by one means or another, through Facebook, through YouTube, talking to people, and I'm meeting people who have been there, and I got connections there. At least a half a dozen people that I can pick up my phone right now and call them on
Probably more
WhatsApp.
than that, because every day you telling me about somebody new you met from Ghana.
Yeah, I just met a good friend of mine, C.J. Johnson, Saturday. No, 2 days ago. He said, Zeke, I was there a few years ago. I know people. Here, you got to contact this person. I know the uh, ex-vice president. Here's his name and number.
So basically, what just happens as we're moving through life is when you set your intention, things just start falling into place.
Absolutely.
Whether you call it serendipity, God just moving in on your behalf, but things fall into place just to make what you want happen manifest. So I'm not surprised all the pieces are falling into place for you. Reggie King says, my issue is my passport. Any suggestions? What do you mean by that, Reggie? Because you just apply and you get your passport. So not really sure what you mean. Any suggestions? But maybe you can make a
Is he from the
additional
States?
comment. As far as I know, Reggie's from the States.
Yeah, I mean, I renewed my passport a couple of months ago. I mean, I expedited it. I got my passport in literally in 23 days.
Awesome. All righty. Well, there you go, guys. Got all the exciting news. The word is out.
Upcoming announcement.
Oh, about the event?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, this is Facebook, but I guess they're not just going to just show up anyway. Well, so you can go tell them. So let me just say this, right? We're not inviting you when we tell you this, but we're letting you know that we are going to do a formal celebration for my father as he embarks upon this next chapter of his life to move to Ghana. So you can't just have your family member to move to Ghana without a celebration. So party at Boomy's house. So tell them what's going to be happening. You don't have to say exactly when, but let them know what's going to happen and you might get an invite.
Well, we're going to have a celebration, basically me going back to the motherland on August the 9th here at Boomy's house.
No, August the 9th is when you fly out.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Come fly with me. But actually, August the 6th. That's Sunday, August the 6th. And we're going to have a gathering here. It's going to be, family, friends, other people. And we're just going to have fun. You're going to talk about, the continent, the motherland, all of the positive things, and, see who might want to come to visit at some point. Had many people come to visit me in Panama, but I had some people say, well, I don't know about coming to Africa. I said, why not? You're going to fly. It's the same thing. You're going across the water. They got all the things they got in Panama. They got air, they got water, they got electricity. I mean, they got planes, they got everything. It's all the same. I understand there's been a lot of negative narrative about that, but it's not true. Come see for yourself. Yeah, come, at least come for a visit. We're not saying, do what I do. Come for a visit. Come for 2 weeks or whatever, I'll be able to, hook you up where you can get accommodation and that kind of thing. But yeah, let's come and have fun. Yeah, I'm excited.
And look what Barbara said. Boomy, King, and Tammy trip coming soon.
Who's that?
Barbara Wooden said Boomy, King, and Tammy trip coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Shauna says congratulations. Thank you, Shauna.
I had lunch with Angie yesterday. She already said she's coming in December and bringing her girlfriend.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, guys. Come on back into the screen, Ma. So couple more weeks with my father, a couple more months here with my mother. I think I'll get a plane ticket too and drop her off in Ghana. So it'll be my first time there. So guys, hey Margaret, thank you. Margaret said, wow, that's awesome. So do us a favor. We want to get this information out. My father wants to inspire other people to know that whatever it is that you want to do in life, you can absolutely do it. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter where you come from, what sex you are. Just go and live life Be happy, have fun,
Patsy
live life
Jones
on
said
your
we
own
will
terms.
be visiting. Now, Patsy says that. Believe me,
Well,
she and Bruce will do
yeah,
it.
they're world travelers. They
Yeah,
just came back
world
from Greece.
and who knows
And
what
Patsy,
else.
you are invited to the house on August the 6th, so you
Yeah.
make sure you're here. And Ibrahim from Nigeria says good evening. So guys,
if you have any other questions that you want to get answers to, I'm going to give you my phone number.
oh, okay.
310-920-5103.
Is that your number in the Ghana too? Is it going to be the same thing?
That's going to be my WhatsApp
If
number.
you have WhatsApp,
So
yeah.
you can use that number around the world.
Patsy said she was coming anyway.
Okay, come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so Shauna, I was going to bring this up and I said, no. Shauna says she loves your shirt. Haile Selassie. So
Yeah.
let's end with this because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know who Haile Selassie was.
He was the emperor, the ruler of Ethiopia for nearly 50 years. He fought off in World War II. He fought off the Italians, the only country in Africa that was not colonized.
Wow.
That's something.
Wow. Out of all, what are there, 34 countries in Africa?
It's 54.
54. And the only one not colonized. Wow, that's a big deal.
Ethiopia.
All right. You just learned that fact, guys. All right, guys. Well, we love you all. Again, congratulations,
Bye.
Daddy. We're celebrating. We got him for the next couple of weeks. And we will be doing more videos just to spread the word out and doing some other videos on other platforms as well. And Sabella, we will be coming to you for a flyer with the announcement for us to send out to family and friends to invite them. So with that, guys, you all have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next video. Say bye.
Bye.
Everybody. See you guys. Bye-bye.